And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get abs.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The screen. He can go. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Zimmerman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Puts it out of the air. Got enough space. And it'll be a extra point that would put them on top. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up, bringing it back. Touchdown, Tulane! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. This quarterback part of their running game will not get there. A fourth down stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Under fire. Makes the grab. keep the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tulane looking for the fourth down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
I suspect we could see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Great move, now he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bradford. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradford. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Got it behind the line. It's Bradford. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Turner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And some room to work. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Buys a little time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He makes his way into the end zone, and they've got a 2-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Working the middle, it's complete. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Brewster. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The screen. He's got wheels. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Zimmerman. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Headed to the end zone. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Gets the back moving. Try to get it to the edge. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? To the air, it's Hawkins. It's complete on the right side. It's a running room. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Campbell. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle, it's Bradford. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To throw, it's Hawkins. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting set for the point after.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his tight end. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, buying some time as he moves left. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Turner. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mitchell. He's loose. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Running. Touchdown, Tulane. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have... on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Zimmerman. Now he's going to break the pocket. Across the 45. Oh, he found a space on the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal for the offense. Goes to the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They want to run this quarterback. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love it.
Looking, trying to escape. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning it on! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
On the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed.
Turning on the Jets. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on second and 4. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brewster. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not sure why they want to throw again. Throws to the tight end. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.